powerful medicine. Really good for you. I smile and nod with feigned excitement. He twists off the fat plastic cap with an Inca Cola logo on it, and to our surprise, the bottle burps out an effervescent hiss, like a bottle of, well, Inca Cola. Salud! Arturo pushes the bill of his well-worn trucker hat back from his brow and brings the full bottle to his lips, lifting the butt end high in the air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strong pulls later, he lets out a long ah, followed by ooh-wee, this is a strong batch. Then it's my turn. Prueba, mi amigo, he urges. Judging by the look of casually disguised queasiness on the face of Arturo, who grew up drinking this stuff, I'm fairly confident it will not be a dull experience. There's a special mental place I like to go in moments like this. My line of work calls for a mildly insane streak to begin with, but repetition helps hone a peculiar skill that allows you to jump into these rabbit holes with less resistance from all those pesky survival instincts. This is a place of no thinking. There is no benefit in fearing or speculating what will happen next, nor is there a shortcut around these obstacles. They are precisely where your path is meant to take you. The only thing to do is step forward and be ready for anything. A Taoist priest once shared a piece of wisdom that I find myself reaching for as Arturo offers his potion, about a student of Kung Fu and his master. As the student's training advanced, his master would come at him with increasingly intense flurries of punches and kicks, fists thrusting through the air, interspersed with painful blows from able feet. The student's natural inclination was to try and calculate what the master would do next, but the dance unfolded too quickly for formulaic thought, each second loaded with 5 to 10 strikes that could come from any direction. If the master ever sensed that his pupil was using a patterned defense against his attacks, the punishment would be severe. Never anticipate, said the master. Always be ready. Salud! I nod at my smiling friend, hoping I'm hiding my own preemptive queasiness better than he's hiding his. Up goes the bottle, and down goes the long-lost elixir of youth. The following true story is told through the eyes of an average white American male from New England, who thought he knew something about himself and the world, until he dipped a toe into the world of shamanism and realized rather suddenly that he did not. In this book you will meet a number of odd characters. Among them are 2 shamans, a vegetalista with an encyclopedic mind for medicinal jungle plants, a band of 8 fearless patients willing to do anything to heal their illnesses, and my rough-and-tumble film crew. You may be asking yourself, what business does an ordinary guy from Connecticut have trekking through the pristine tropics of South America? Very good question. My name is Nick, and after healing naturally from a serious health challenge in my mid-20s, I decided to dedicate my life to an exploration of the ancient healing arts. This journey took me to the corners of the world, into the villages and homes of indigenous people who still use the sacred medicines and ceremonies of their ancestors. Somewhere along the way, fate landed a camera in my hands, and it became apparent that guerrilla-style filmmaking was a great way to preserve this fast-fading shamanic knowledge and bring these vital healing secrets to those in need of them. But some things are too expansive to be adequately captured on film, and anyone who has spent time in the tribal lands of the Amazon jungle or neighboring Andes mountains will tell you there is enough mystery here to fill lifetimes of exploration. So I'll be lending you the 2020 lenses I was born with in my eye sockets for the ensuing chapters, as we dive into an unlikely healing expedition that was supposed to be an intrepid documentary, but turned out to be a portal of infinite transformation. My crew and I thought we were setting off to make a daring movie that would put the indigenous medicines of the rainforest to the ultimate test on real patients. It never occurred to us that we'd have to rewire our reality and confront the forgotten parts of ourselves in the process. This book is all about shamanism, a word that is shrouded in mystery and often misinterpreted. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's get clear on what exactly that term means. The word shaman itself is Tungusic, originating in the remote Altai mountains of Siberia. It translates literally to one who knows. In the traditions of Siberia, Mongolia, and parts of China, the word is used to describe an individual who bridges the physical world and the realm of the spirits in order to bring balance to their tribe and heal the sick. They accomplish this by entering altered states of consciousness, whether induced by drum, psychoactive plant medicine, controlled exposure to enclosed heat, or other environmental aid. Anthropological